सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। श्लोका नंबर 24। अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच सङ्कल्पप्रभवान् कामान् त्यक्त्वा सर्वान् शेषतः मनसैवेन्द्रियग्रामम् विनियम्य समन्ततः शनैः शनैरुपरमेत् बुद्ध्या धृतिगृहीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किञ्चिदपि चिन्तयेत् यतो यतो निश्चरति मनश्चञ्चलमस्थिरम् ततस्ततो नियम्यैतत् आत्मन्येव वशं नयेत्। So Bhagavan is talking about what actually meditation is. Meditation in the context of Nididhyasanam, meditation in the form of Nididhyasanam is withdrawing the mind from all anatma, non-self, objects of the world, body, senses, mind, withdrawing from all of them and bringing it to Atma. So withdrawing from everything else and placing the mind on Atma, in Atma, is called Dhyana. And what do we mean by placing the mind in Atma? His mind is like an object, like clip or this flower. So we brought it from the plant to this table. Similarly, mind is to be withdrawn from somewhere and put it on Atma. Is it a physical putting up? No. Putting the mind on Atma means entertaining the thoughts regarding Atma. In Vedantic meditation, we are not focusing so much on the silence of the mind. Silence is necessary, but silence itself is not the contemplation we are talking about. Generally, people think that meditation means making the mind quiet. making the mind thoughtless. That is what is considered to be meditation. In yoga, yes, in Yoga Shastra, that type of meditation is highlighted. Whereas in Vedanta, we say, yes, you make your mind quiet, but this quiet mind is to be engaged in appreciation of Atma. It is not merely making mind thoughtless. It is something like you bring the child from playground and you ask him to keep quiet. Sit here, keep quiet. It will not happen. You have to engage the child in something. Simply keeping quiet will not happen. You are not able to sit quietly. What to talk about children? You also get restless after some time. So, we don't expect unreasonable things from the mind. People say that you should not think about anything else. If you think it is a papam or something, it is an unhealthy thing. So we have to accept the reality of the mind and direct it appropriately. That is healthy approach. So withdrawing the mind and slowly placing it on Atma means keep appreciating I am Shantaha, I am Ananda Swarupaha, etc. This is what meditation is. But it is easier said than done. I simply said withdraw the mind from Anatma and put it on Atma. That's all. It is something like some item, a cooking item. We said, what is this? You just cut vegetable, throw in the pot, and vegetable will be done. It's not like that. People don't generally. We always think that other people have easy work. I only have difficult work. So man thinks what his wife is doing. Just cut some vegetable, put it, and just ready. Cooker is cooking. You are not cooking. You are not cooking, no? Cooker is cooking. Because that's why it's called cooker. Why? One who walks is called walker. One who teaches is called teacher. One who manages is called manager. So one who cooks is what? Cooker. So cooker is cooking. What are you doing? Simply sitting all the time watching mobile. So this is how man thinks. One lady told me in Bangalore, Swamiji said, I only have so much work. My husband simply goes to the office and sits in air conditioned cabin and comes back home. I told her that see, nobody gives salary for sitting in air conditioned office. So she thinks that I only have got some great work. He is simply sitting there in air conditioned office. I have to stand in front of this gas, very hot. We think like this. So similarly, we say meditation means what? Just withdraw the mind from Anatma, put it on Atma. That's it. It's not that's it. Mind will not come so easily. So therefore Bhagavan said, yes, you are right. Mind will not come. Therefore what is to be done? Yataha nisyarati. Because of whichever object the mind goes out. The mind goes out means what? Mind does not entertain the thought about Atma and entertains the thought about some object. That is called mind going out. And what type of mind it is? Chanchalam asthiram. Chanchalam means that which is wavering and thereby asthiram, not steady. That is how the mind is. Mind is chanchalam. It is flickering mind and therefore it will be unsteady. That is how the mind is. And it is a blessing. People say, Swamiji, my mind is moving so much. Imagine your mind does not move. Like a still frame, no? Sometimes in movie it happens, still frame. One frame comes and that remains on the screen. Imagine that you like Bhagavan so much, so you went to the temple and you tell Bhagavan, make my mind steady, frozen. So you are looking at Dakshinamurti and your mind is frozen. What is that? Dakshinamurti. Then how will you walk? Because for walking you have to know which side, gate is which side you have to know, but now you are seeing only Dakshinamurti, Dakshinamurti, Dakshinamurti. How will you walk? How will you go to collect prasadam? Because you will not see prasadam. You will be seeing what? Dakshinamurti, Dakshinamurti. In fact, you will be hospitalized to what is called Chapok, what is that? Kalpak. Chalpak, what is that in Chennai? Kilpak. Kilpak. Yes. You will be fit for that. Imagine, you said, Swamiji, I am not seeing anything. I am seeing Dakshinamurti, Dakshinamurti, Dakshinamurti everywhere. Imagine. Can you do any transaction? You cannot. Therefore, what you think to be a curse is not really a curse. Mind has to move. I am seeing you, then I should be able to see you. When I am seeing the clock, I should be able to see the clock. Imagine when I am seeing, when you only remain. When I clock, you only will be seen there. What will happen? Imagine. So, my mind moves is not a curse, is a blessing. Otherwise, you cannot do any transaction. But the problem is, the mind moves in uncontrolled manner. Means, I want to think about a particular object, but it doesn't think about that. Just for a second it comes and goes out. That is the problem. Mind is moving is not a problem. Like car is moving, is it a problem? Car should move. No, Swamiji, I have got a beautiful car. Only thing, it doesn't move. So, what is the use of that car? Car should move. But, Swamiji, I want to go to right, but it goes left. That type of car is problem. So, sometimes you say, Swamiji, I put a brake, but it accelerates. When I put accelerate, it stops. That type of car is not useful. So, similarly, your mind should be like a car which goes in the direction you want to go. And that for that purpose, training is required. Like animal is to be trained, dog is to be trained, horse is to be trained, similarly our mind is to be trained. You should be a trainer. And that is said here, whenever mind goes outside, then what do? Tataha niyamya atmanyeva vasham naye. Having mastered it, bring it to Atma. How many times Swamiji you have to bring? As many times it goes. There is no question of how many times. How many times people say, Swamiji, how many times I have to remind him? As many times he forgets. Many wives have this problem. Swamiji, my husband is so forgetful. So you have to remind. That's why he married. So he wanted somebody to remind him. So it is your duty to remind him. How many times? As many times he forgets. If this is your understanding, you will not have conflict. People say, Swamiji, I one time I can remind, 2 times I will remind. How many times I have to remind? That's how people. He does not forget everything. When his IPL match, he will not forget. Only thing he forgets when to bring vegetable. So that he forgets. That is how it is. So mind also, it gets absorbed. In the object of its likes, it gets absorbed. But when it comes to Atma, it does not have samskara, it does not have that training, therefore it will go out. Therefore what is to be done? Atmanyeva vasham nayet. Bring it back, put it on the self. Put it on the self means, again entertain the thought about Atma. How to bring it back? For that, last class we were seeing, in the beginning you give auto-suggestion that whenever my mind goes out to Anatma, I will bring it back. By the grace of Guru, I will bring it back. So you are putting like a security camera, a reminder. Security camera plus reminder. You are putting a reminder. Whenever I go out, I will bring it back. And it sometimes may take 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So let it take. But whenever you come to this awareness that yes, my mind is now thinking about something else, let me bring it back. How do you bring it back? By saying whatever object you are thinking, you say that object is Anatma, non-self, parichindam, limited. It does not have happiness of its own. Let me think about Ananda Swarupa Atma. So by seeing the limitations of the objects you are thinking, you bring it back to Atma Swarupa. That is said here, Atmanyeva Vasham Naye. And you have to keep doing. It is not one day job. It is the job for days together. And one needs to have lot of patience. Because it will not come one day. 2 days, 3 days, it will not come. So every day there will be a very small progress. Progress will be there. If you are sincere, regular, progress will be there. But progress will be very, very unnoticeable. It is our Swamiji used to give example. In olden days, we used to have a radio, transistor radio. In that, when we want to change the station, there are two knobs. One is a big knob, means fatapat it will move, and then will be small one, where the knob will be moving very little. So similarly, our progress will be like that, the small knob. Progress is there, but it is not noticeable. Like you put on the weight, all of a sudden you don't put 10 kg, 500 grams, 500 grams, like that. The person who is seeing you after 1 or 2 months, he will say, oh, you put on weight. You don't feel many times. Every day you don't feel. So similarly here, progress is slow. That is why in the previous mantra it is said, Shanaihi, Shanaihi Uparamet. Slowly, slowly you withdraw. Certain things happen slowly. There is a beautiful shloka which says, Sanaih Pantha, Shanaih Kantha. Suppose you have to travel on foot 100 kilometers. You cannot travel in one day generally. You have to slowly, generally we every day 10, 12, 13 kilometers we travel. It will take 7-8 days. Shanaihi Pantha. Similarly, Shanaihi Kantha. Kantha means quilt. Nowadays people buy everything ready-made. In olden days, I don't know in South India it is there, but in the house some old clothes will be there, sari, dhoti, etc. And in between some small dress will be put, and it will be made like a quilt, and the lady will be stitching it. Is it there in South? There? Called Gudadi it is called. And it is not done in one day, because the lady has got so many other things. In the afternoon some time is there, between the lunch and tea, some half an hour she will do. Stitch it, fold it and put it somewhere, and then next day again done. So Shanaihi Kantha. Slowly it happens. Beautiful. That Kantha is really good. It has got this memory of all our father, mother, etc. All that dress is there. Anyway, so Shanai Kantha. Shanai Parvata Mandanam. Shanai Parvata Mastake. You reach Everest not in one day. It takes days together. And Shanai Vidya. Knowledge, any discipline of knowledge, you cannot become PhD in one day. Like morning you registered for PhD, and evening you became PhD. Does it happen like this? Years together. Generally 3 years, and in some institute there are 5 years, 6 years it takes. Shanaihi Vidya. Then Shanair Vittam. If you want to earn money in a righteous manner, it takes time. There are some shortcut, but generally the righteous manner you want to earn money, Shanaihi Shanaihi. So certain things in life are to be attained slowly, gradually. So here meditation also is to be mastered gradually. Tataha niyamya atmanyeva vasham naye. Now in the next shloka, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is talking about what is the result of doing this Nididhyasanam. Because Nididhyasanam is not an easy exercise. It doesn't look easy, especially in the initial stage. So, what is the benefit if I work so hard to master the mind? Then what will be the benefit? That is said in the next shloka. Prashanta manasam hyenam yoginam sukhamuttamam upaiti shantarajasam brahmabhutamakalmasham. So it is said, Uttamam Sukham Upaiti. The highest happiness, Upaiti, comes to whom? To this yogi, this meditator. So Bhagavan Sri Krishna uses a very beautiful expression. This person does not have to go to the happiness. Happiness, highest happiness comes to this person. Highest happiness means what? The happiness which is without any limit of time, space and situation. The happiness which we know of is what? Time bound. Swamiji, that my son came, I was so happy. So we were talking and so happy. Then what? That happiness did not last for a long time. Why? Because son very softly, slowly told, Mom, I am going to marry one lady from that country. Your happiness went away. Why? Because you had fixed some girl for him. And now he said, I want to marry. No, you can't marry. See, Amma, if you bless me, I will marry with your blessings. If you don't, then I will marry without your blessings. I am going to marry that girl. So what happened? Your happiness went away. What the Tamil they call poyachi. That went away. Poyachi. Went away. Similarly, our happiness sometimes is connected to a place. Swamiji, when I go to that place, I am so happy. In Guru Tirtha, when I sit, Swamiji, so happy, so happy. But how long can you sit? You get hunger, etc. You have to go out. So your happiness, if it is connected, it is limited. If your happiness is connected with some person, Swamiji, when my son comes, I am so happy. That's why some people, when son comes, they don't attend classes. Because classes are all the time there. Son is not all the time there. We also respect that. We also tell, no, please be with your son. So my happiness is connected to some people. And therefore what? Limited. Whatever happiness I know of is limited. Whereas this is what? Uttamam, the highest happiness which is not limited by time, space and situation. And that happiness comes to this person. Means what? He owns up himself to be Ananda Swarupaha. And what type of this yogi is there? Meditator? Prashanta Manasam. Then Prashanta means one whose mind is Prashanta, quietened, not disturbed, not distracted. And Shanta Rajasam, the mind which is free from the agitation, Ragadveshas. So Rajoguna is gone. And Akalmasham, free from the Tamoguna. So in meditation, two obstacles are there. One is Tamoguna and other is Rajoguna. Tamoguna means what? The sleepiness, dullness. So Tamoguna brings about the dullness, sleepiness, and that is gone for this person. Akalmasham. And another problem is Rajoguna. Means mind is so restless, goes out, brings back, again goes out. It goes out very fast. That is this Rajoguni mind. And whereas this yogi is what? Shanta Rajasam, whose Rajoguna is quietened. Then how is his mind? Prashanta Manasam, indicating it is Sattvika Manaha. So Prashanta Manasam indicates he has got the mind which is Sattva Guna. So in meditation, our mind has to be Sattvika Manaha. And how do you get Sattvika Manaha? One is your food should be Sattvika food. People eat all kinds of spicy food and non-vegetarian food and all, they want to meditate. It doesn't work. Your food should be Sattvic, means the food which is less spicy. I don't say no spicy, less spicy, and food which is prescribed in the Shastra, the food which you can offer it to Bhagavan. That type of food you should take. And your day-to-day transaction also is such that it does not invoke Rajoguna in you, it does not invoke Tamoguna in you. So your transaction also should be Sattva Guna promoting transaction. Then mind is Sattvic. So two words are indicating that they are free from Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Prashanta Manasam indicates it is Sattva Guna. And Brahma Bhutam. This person has discovered oneness with Brahman. For this person, Brahman is not an object to be attained. It is not a goal to be attained. It is the very self. So Brahma Bhuta means the one who has got the conviction, I am Brahma. That person is called Brahma Bhuta. To such a person who is yogi, meditator, Uttamam Sukham Upaiti. This limitless highest happiness is arrived, is available. In fact, it is all the time there, but it is owned up by this person. And here one thing to be noted, that he attains highest happiness does not mean all the time he will be laughing. We have got a picture of laughing Buddha, or generally that this some statue of laughing Buddha. Actually, whether it is a Buddha or not, somebody thought it is a Buddha. I am skeptical about that. You know, one fat fellow, like the that is called laughing Buddha. Have you heard this? Have you seen that? Yes. Somebody called it Buddha. Very unlikely that that type of figure Buddha would be. What type of figure generally we think we have seen is a very this smiling Buddha, very peaceful. We don't mind Buddha is laughing, Buddha can laugh. But attaining highest happiness does not mean laughing all the time. In fact, if you laugh all the time, again, Kilpak we have to send. I think in Coimbatore also it will come up. So don't think that wise person gets happiness means all the time laughing. In fact, it is inappropriate. If somebody does that, it is inappropriate. So, he attains highest happiness means he has got sense of fulfillment in life. Whether my spouse is listening to me, my children are listening to me, my neighbors are listening to me, government is doing this or that, all these things do not matter. I am happy, fulfilled, irrespective of the world outside, irrespective of the condition of the body. It is not that if the body is healthy, then only I am happy. I am happy whether body is healthy or not. There may be physical pain, but my sense of fulfillment doesn't go away. The person has got this feeling that my mission of life is achieved. The purpose of life is solved. That is called here Uttamam Sukham Upaiti. Alright. And this idea is further explained in the next shloka as well. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma sansparsham atyantam sukhamashnute. So yogi the meditator ashnute attains atyantam sukham. Atyantam sukham means the ultimate happiness, the highest happiness. And how it is possible? Sada Atmanam Evam Yunjan. Some people, Swami, your name came Sadatmanam, Sadatmanam. Is not, my name is not here. Sada Atmanam means all the time Yunjan, engaging. What? Atmanam is here the mind. All the time engaging the mind, Evam, in the manner described here. How it was described? That withdrawing from Anatma and focusing on Atma. In this manner, engaging the mind. Person will ask Swamiji, how many hours we have to do meditation? But Bhagavan says, Sada. Means all the time. Puja Swamiji was asked that Swamiji, when you were in Himalayas, how many hours meditation you were doing? He said, what else to be done? Means the meditation, either your sitting position you do or there is a contemplation going on. So you may not be able to sit for 24 hours, but the chintanam, the contemplation is remaining in the background. And that is said here, Sada Atmanam Yunjan. The spiritual pursuit is not a part-time job. Spiritual pursuit is full-time job. Full-time job in the sense, whatever you are doing in the background, particular awareness is to be maintained. That is spirituality. Spirituality is confined to particular activities. Then when you meditate, sitting in a posture and meditate, that alone is spirituality. That is not correct. People have got the idea that this person is spiritual means what? He has grown his beard, he is wearing mala, he is wearing white cloth or orange clothes. So that is what people think spiritual. Spirituality is your commitment to inner growth leading to self-discovery. That is what spirituality is. So spirituality is not confined to particular activities. It is not that when you attend Vedanta class, then only you are spiritual. When you do the japa, then only you are spiritual. When you are doing meditation, then only you are spiritual. That is a wrong thinking. All of them can be spiritual activities. They need not be spiritual also. Sometimes you are meditating because somebody is going to come and he may give donation if he is impressed by you. So you were doing all other things, but moment you come to know they have come to the gate, you have told the watchman, when they come to the gate you sit like this. So that so-called meditation also is not spirituality. So spirituality is connected to your commitment. Commitment to inner growth. Inner growth means what? You slowly become free from reactive mind, reactiveness. Slowly there is more and more accommodation. That is inner growth, which will lead to discovery of yourself being limitless. That is what spirituality is. And therefore, the spirituality, when should it be? All the time. Like you love your son. When do you love your son? No, Swamiji, morning 7 to 8 only. It's not that. 7 to 8 perhaps you are spending time, but your love for the son or daughter or your spouse is all the time. Similarly, dhyanam is to be done sada. As many hours as possible in a particular posture and maintaining the awareness of Atma being limitless all the time. As many ways, in all waking hours, your commitment is for that. Then Atyantam Sukham Ashrute. Then one attains Atyantam Sukham. For that, he has to become what? Vigata Kalmashaha. Free from impurities of Ragadvesha, impurities of Papam. So, to be a successful meditator, one has to lead the life of dharma. If you keep on violating dharma in your day-to-day transaction and you want your meditation to be very successful, not going to happen. So your lifestyle should be in keeping with dharma. So your mind, your what is called upadhi is free from papa. And such a person atyantam sukham ashnute. He attains sukham. But how much struggle he has to do? He says sukhena, effortlessly. So sometimes it is said it is very, very difficult, and sometimes it is very easy. What do we understand? Here it is said one attains the highest happiness sukhena, anayasena, effortlessly attains. Then some place it is said that it is very difficult to control the mind. So which one we should understand? Both are right. If you are prepared, then effortlessly. And if you are not prepared, it will take lot of struggle. Anything is like this. If I am prepared for the class, I can talk effortlessly. I don't have to struggle. Not prepared, what to do? Cooking also. The roti, how this lady makes, I am always surprised. I try, then something, see, it become India map. I have not tried for quite some time. I used to do it. And you know what we used to do? We make and then take katori and put like this on top, then remove the sides. That's how we do. I used to do. So, but this lady, how does she do? Effortlessly. She is talking and all this, still it comes out round. And we are full concentration doesn't come around. Why? Because they have been trained, prepared. For some people, the mathematics comes very easy. Fatapat they will give answer. Some people they use calculator also wrongly. Wrong answer will come. Because they use calculator also wrongly. Therefore, if you are ready, everything is easy. If you are not ready, everything is difficult. You tell me, going to the Murugan temple is easy or difficult? It depends. Some people say, Murugan temple? Like that. Swami, Dakshinamurti temple, okay. Murugan temple. For some people, what, Swamiji? I'll 2-3 minutes I will reach. Ready? And therefore, here Sukhena is indicating that this person is so much prepared that Sukhena effortlessly he attains. And the Sukham is Brahma Sansparsham. It's a very mysterious word. Literally, it means he attains the Sukha in which there is a contact with Brahman. So, my God, so in meditation you have contact with Brahman. So, that type of idea comes, no? That I want to touch Brahman. I want to see Brahman. I want to embrace Brahman. कितने सालों से I for so many years I am searching for Brahman. When Brahman comes, I will embrace Brahman. So that type of idea may come. So what is the real meaning? We will see in the next class. We will do some practice of meditation for a few minutes. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yeah, please switch off the lights. Yeah, all lights. Acha, here also. Please switch off that also. Yes. Please take a comfortable posture. If you require some adjustment of some parts of the body, you can do so. Relaxed and relaxed and available for meditation. Physically and mentally, I am available for meditation. I am blessed, fortunate to have time, mind, and opportunity for meditation. Blessed I am. Now, you think of your Guru or the Lord and mentally offer salutation to the Guru or the Lord. Mentally, you can chant this mantra, Om Sadgurave Namah. By the grace of the Guru, I will remain awake, mindful, and relaxed throughout the meditation. If the mind goes elsewhere, I will bring it back to meditation. Now, be aware of the body. I am aware of this body. Pay attention to the physical body. I pay attention to various parts. Face region, relaxed. Right hand, relaxed. Left hand, relaxed. The trunk of the body, the central part of the body, is relaxed. Right leg up to the foot, relaxed. Left leg, relaxed. I am aware of this body. I respect this body, care for this body, at the same time objective about this body. This body is like a dress. Dress is not me. Similarly, this body is not the self. I am not this body. I am different from this body. Now, deep conscious breathing, a few rounds. Now, just be aware of normal breathing. Let me be aware of the thoughts. I am the witness of thoughts. Sakshi. I am never disturbed. I, witness, am never disturbed. Shantaha. Tranquil. I am. Shantaha. Peaceful. I am. Peaceful. I am. Appreciate this fact by yourself. I am Shantaha, tranquil. I am. Please do it by yourself. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.